All right. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. What's happening? Good to see you. Good to be seen. Dressed down today. I don't have a tie on. Mm, Coffee's good. Down here at Rick and Sherry's in the basement, making it happen. Ben Bryant. Good morning, sir. Good to see you first this morning. What is happening, guys? Welcome to the 365. What up, Bubba? Yeah, what's happening, man? Good to see you. My chair's squeaky. Shoot. Well, made it through yesterday. That was rough, but it was good. Good to honor Jimmy like that, and it was a good send off. And I think I gave a good. I called it a tribute, but I guess I'd really call it a eulogy. And boy, the wheels almost came flying off the buggy there a couple times, but held it together. Morning, Cassie. What's up, Dad? How are you? Oh, thanks, Ben. I appreciate it. Yeah, we had our second of two live trainings last night, and had a bunch of people on, so it was good talking about that accountability gap. So we'll talk about something a little bit similar today. Yeah, we got a couple calls to make today. Beautiful sunny day, so we're gonna probably stop in and visit Jackie today and see her before we head north tomorrow. Probably stop and see my folks and see what's going on there. Eat all their chocolates. Catherine Thomas, good to see you. Happy Friday, party people, says Rachel. What's going on? Good to see you guys. Yeah, slept pretty good last night. Pretty well exhausted. Yeah, that emotional stuff will get you. It'll get you. So, yeah, I felt pretty good about how things went. They backed Jimmy's as a picture on my Facebook. They backed his Mustang right up to the entryway of the church, which was cool because he was a car show guy. And so they put the little placard out and brought the car in, and his grandson Justin had shined it all up just like Jimmy likes, and even the motor. So no no detail left unattended to. So I heard a lot of people coming in say, "Man, I was okay till I saw the car." Yeah. So anyway, that's he had quite a connection with that. He was a car guy and a Mustang guy specifically. So anyway, many stories about that. So I was able to share some from stage or from I don't know what they call it. What do you guys call it? The altar, Catholic Church. I didn't get thrown out, so it's just good. Hey, Fada, how you doing? Bubba's horrified right now. Oh, shoot. Well, Friday. Yeah. How's the weather where you're at? How you guys doing on a scale of 1 to 10? My brother's glad I'm leaving tomorrow, so I save him some coffee, drinking the rest of it. So, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Ben. I appreciate it. A lot of people came up to me and said that they enjoyed it and I did a good job. So that's all that mattered. One guy, friend of Jimmy's, he called him Huey, and he came up. He said, "Hey, I'm Huey." He's one of Jimmy's best friends, and he said, "I've heard a lot of eulogies, and that was like the best I've ever heard." So, so that was pretty good. That was enough for me. So did him proud, and Jimmy went to church 5 days, well, 6, but 5 days, all 5 days of the work week, he would go and check in for the 8 o'clock mass, and then come back, and he would sit in the same seat every day in shorts, khaki shorts. And the priest would he talked about him. He talked about how sometimes when the parishioners are there, it's great, when they're missing, he notices, and so I actually thought I caught him getting a little choked up a couple times. So dark outside right now in Denver. Yeah, Niner for Rachel. Good to see you. Yeah, thanks, Steve. It was hard to make that switch. I actually took a shower and just kind of reset, and it was a tough day. Yeah, appreciate it. As Wendy says, we go hard in the paint over here. with my brother Dave. I play for keeps. So, oh God. Anyway, I want to talk today about going from perfection to progress. That may sound backwards, right? Progress to perfection, right? Perfection to progress. Okay. Perfection is one of the most dangerous traps in business and life, right? We get that paralysis by analysis. Talked a little bit about that yesterday. Um, it doesn't look like procrastination, right? It looks like, well, I just need to get this right. Just one more tweak. I'm not ready yet, right? Let me just turn the knob a little bit. Matt, I feel attacked. Oh shoot. Yeah, it feels productive, but it's not. It's keeping you stuck. Okay. So today we're talking about the mindset shift from progress to perfection. The old belief, okay, and I've had this before. It has to be perfect before I move, right? And this can show up as, and Matt, I'm sorry, but coming overthinking decisions, right? Delaying launches, endless tweaking, fear of judgment, even, right? Or worse, fear of failure. Okay. It creates this illusion of control. I'm in control because I'm not moving forward, but it kills momentum. Okay. What if you went with the new belief of progress beats perfection every time? The one I like even better than that, and I know Bubba will like this, done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. Action beats overthinking. Momentum beats hesitation. Okay, a couple of good quotes from you from my people that I like to follow. James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits, said, "You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent." So you guys will hear me say a lot, just keep showing up. I said tweaking, Bubba, not twerking. I was careful. Just keep showing up. Tony Robbins, the only impossible journey is the one you never begin, right? And then finally, Dan Martell, who wrote Buy Back Your Time. Speed of implementation is the ultimate advantage. Okay. So implement, get it going. Yeah. Progress over outcome. Yeah. A process over outcome. That's right, Joe. For sure. Yeah. Good to see you, man. Uh, so the core lesson here, just ask. Yeah. I can end right now. Just ask yourself this. If you're wondering what to do, just ask yourself, what would Bubba do? WWBD. Yeah. Southern Maine Republic joined us on Instagram, and Mike Nunez from Nunez Vineyard Management out there in Napa. We are coast to coast already this morning. So, guys, like I said, the core lesson, perfection delays feedback. Progress creates feedback. And feedback is what allows you to improve. Maybe you don't like to hear it, okay? But you got to hear it, okay? Get the feedback. The faster you move, the faster you learn. The faster you learn, the faster you grow. Ben says, I've told my team I'd rather make a mistake, rather have them make a mistake without me to get the job done rather than delay a solution waiting on me. Absolutely. Yeah. So it's like, hey, guys, I know you're going to make the same decision as me most of the time. When you don't, we'll fix it, and I'll be right there fixing it with you. Okay. That's the way to empower people to make decisions and move and have your boots on the ground, so to speak, not have to call you every 10 minutes with questions. The alternative is that it's really kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy that everybody needs me. These guys can't do anything without me, right? Because you haven't empowered them to do anything. Okay. So Ben, I like that. Think about someone that's like launching say a new offer, right? Even like last night with me, that was kind of a new offer right at the end of the call, right? What if I had waited months until that was perfect? There's a whole bunch of things I not quite finished with yet, or I will be tweaking, right? So the perfectionist waits months, tweaks messaging, overthinks pricing, okay, and just delays putting it out. They don't do the webinar, they don't do the training, they don't do the launch, okay? The progress focused person isn't like, well, screw it, let's figure out the parachute on the way down. But they launch quickly, they test it, they get feedback, they adjust, and 6 months later, while this guy over here is still thinking about putting his stuff out, the other guy's got momentum. He's gone. All right. Good morning, Richard Nordheim from Casper East. Good to see you. Yeah. As I always say, guys, there's a cost to not doing it. There's a cost here to staying the same. If you stay stuck in perfection, you're going to miss opportunities, right? Opportunities passed, momentum passed. Momentum never builds. Okay. Confidence stays low, frustration grows, and you start to question everything. Okay. You stay stuck in that preparation mode. Not a good spot to be, right? You got all kinds of dreams, all kinds of plans, but you never do anything. Good morning, Marvin. What's happening, buddy? When you focus on progress, you're going to move faster. Good morning, Paul Tarasuk. When you focus on progress, you're going to learn faster. You're going to build confidence. You got to create momentum. Okay. Progress creates results. All right. Not talking about it. Okay. So done with the we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Change that to we are doing this and we are doing that. Okay. So some strategies. Number one, set a deadline, set an execution deadline. Perfection thrives without deadlines. Perfection hates deadlines. Okay. Set it clear. This is clear. This is going out by this date, no matter what. Fridays are great for that, right? I'm not leaving the office today until this is done. Good morning, Jameson. How are you? Number two, embrace version one, right? Your first version is supposed to be imperfect. That's how improvement happens, okay? And then number three, shorten feedback loops, okay? The faster you get feedback, faster you improve. Hey, I'm putting this out. Let me know what you think. But don't ask everybody. Ask the people that genuinely care about your success, okay? Failing faster. Yeah, man, absolutely. Number four, reward action, not perfection. Action, not perfection. Shift your focus from was it perfect to did I execute? I'll take 10 people that are trying to execute over one person that's just paralysis by analysis all day long. Okay. So, as I always ask, a few reflection questions, right? Where in your life are you overthinking instead of executing? What needs to happen? What would have to happen to get you to move off zero, to take a step, to reach out, to, hey, maybe you're like, I really got to improve my sales game. Why can't you call 5 people today? Why can't you reach out to 5 people? I don't, if you're not comfortable calling, send a DM, hit them with a Facebook message. Half the people on here, most of you guys on here, I've talked with at one time or another on Facebook Messenger. Okay. Some even as recent as yesterday. Okay. How about this? What have you been working on? Working on for too long. Yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah, kick the ball down the road because maybe it's uncomfortable. Geez, if I put that out, I'm not sure. Well, I'm considering. I think Steve's on here. What I'm considering going live on Facebook, once a week. What's stopping you? Like I said to Steve, why are we still talking about it? So now Steve's, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks into going live on Facebook. He's doing it. So is it perfect? Nope. Is he tweaking it? Yep. We talk a lot of mornings about how to make it better. And he's asking me questions and what's going on here? How do you do that? Reach out to people maybe that are a lap or two ahead of you on something and figure it out. Okay. Have you ever asked somebody, hey, would you help me? And had them say no? Hey, would you help me? Hey, I could use your help on something. Just reach out to somebody if you don't know what you're doing. Figure it out. Okay. What could you put in motion today, even if it's not perfect, right? Done is better than perfect. Get it out there. Okay. Perfection doesn't create momentum, guys. Progress does. You don't need perfect conditions. You need action because progress builds confidence, right? Here comes that confidence, right? Progress builds momentum. If we have confidence, we have momentum, and then we get progress building results. Okay. Confidence, momentum, results. Here it all comes together, right? And we get something done. And now maybe at the end of next week, we're in a different spot than we were this week. Okay. So I just noticed that the banner that's up there is announcing our private training tonight. We don't have private training tonight. However, Wendy has an Etsy store. Look at that. See how quickly I changed those banners? As I'm getting good at this stuff. I mean, you don't even know who you're dealing with right now. Guys, write progress in the comments. If you're looking to take a step today, create a little bit of action. Roger Knight, who nicknamed me Bootstrap back in 2008, he goes, Bob Turner, Bootstrap Bill Turn, Bootstrap Bob Turn. I'm going to call you Bootstrap. I said, fair enough. So, somebody gives you a nickname, it means you're probably all right. Okay. Great point there. He says, asking for help. Powerful both ways. Shame is in not asking. Yeah, that's right, brother. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you. I appreciate your message yesterday, too. Um, yeah, for sure. So, guys, ask. I mean, there's all kinds of people around that would love to help you, right? If you can't find somebody, DM me. All right. We'll get on a call. We'll figure something out. Okay. But don't get on a call with me if you don't want to take action. Okay. Because I'll pull it out of you. There you go. Progress. Bill wrote progress. Well, thank you, Bill. Somebody follows directions. Yeah. Guys, if you know somebody that needs to hear it, share it. It all depends on the nickname. Yeah. Right. Good point, Ben. I'm glad he didn't pick a different one. Right. So, yeah, guy, hey, Bonnie. Right. What do we call you, Ben? The timekeeper. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, the fastest way forward is to stop moving. Okay. Do something. Okay. I don't care if you go out and break something so you can fix it. Right? Just go do something. Don't do nothing. Okay. Post it in the chat what we're doing today. Progress, Rachel says. Thank you. Give me a fist pump. If Bubba, you're still here, give me a footprint in there. Something, okay, that lets me know that this landed with you. Share it out. Comment in the chat, okay? Wendy's tied up this morning, so I don't think she's putting the links in. We got through the 2 trainings Tuesday and Thursday. I had a great time doing stuff. And guys, if you think that was easy, it wasn't. Like talk about getting uncomfortable. I had to go presentation mode with the thing and had that in the background, my notes here, the Zoom thing over here, the chat down over here. Press the wrong button, the whole world comes to an end. All right. Like, right. So got to be careful with that stuff, but that's getting uncomfortable. All right. And so I challenge you to do the same. All right. Get out there. Who cares what people think? Really? Right. Don't flatter yourself by thinking people care all that much about what you post or what you're doing. Just post your stuff. Do your thing. Bubba coming with a teardrop today. I don't know. Maybe he's at the beach. Maybe that's water. Progresso. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. We have a lot of unique personalities in here, don't we? Anyway, yeah, guys, we got a good day ahead of us. It's beautiful here in Southern Maine. And we're going to get out and a couple of coaching calls to do today, but we're going to do some visiting today. Yes, we're going to go visiting. That's what you do when you're older. You go out visiting. Leave the dogs here with my brother Rick. He's working today, so working from home. Appreciative of the opportunity to be able to crash here. So I'm just kind of bouncing between brothers' homes right now, and I'm eating good, drinking lots of coffee. It's good. I'm thinking I get a couple of years out of this. You wearing a tie was uncomfortable to watch yesterday. Come on, Bubba. I don't clean up too bad. Might have been uncomfortable to be in the tie. Yeah. Yeah, I had Wendy take a picture of me by the Mustang. I'm like, is it a funeral faux pas to take a picture? I don't care. I'm taking a picture by the Mustang. So we might even try to jam that love seat / couch thing in the back of the Jeep today and get that over to storage and get that handled so it's out of Jackie's garage. But that's coming with me. So that's going to be in my new, I'm going to call it the summit room at the house, where I'm going to recreate the backdrop of the bookcase with all the stuff in there. It's kind of that motivational, inspirational wall. And then I'm going to, in another area, going to have the podcast area where I either sit and do the podcast or have somebody in person when anybody ventures to Sherman, Maine. And then on the other side, I'm going to have Jimmy's couch. And behind that, going to have some photos and some things just to kind of, as a tribute to him. So I'm going to spend a little time on that couch every day like we used to. So anyway, thanks for the reminder to find some more soup today. There you go. No soup for you. There's Steve Gerard. Good morning, sir. Yeah, I had some Maine clam chowder yesterday, and it could really do that. It could really do that again. There you go, bud. Yeah, for sure. Get the Maine clam chowder. Have yourself a lobster, Bob. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna run. We got things to do. Get me hanging out with you guys all day. All right, we got things to do. I know you have things to do. So yeah, thanks, Dad. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll grab the truck and do that. Appreciate it. Guys, do something for someone else today. You know, ask yourself who needs more from you. All right. But make a little progress today. Do a little something. Take a little action. Move off zero. Okay. Stop kicking that ball down the road. All right. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Same time, same station. Take care.